Hello! Today I'm going to turn this into this. So let's get started. Okay, so we're back and we have the piece that we threw on the wheel, and what we're going to do now is we're going to add some slip to this stoneware, and then once that has dried, we're going to put this rice paper transfer on there. So first we'll start with the slip. Just going to brush that on, just a light coat. Doesn't have to be perfect. I started doing this with the other transfers. It does help them stick. It does not matter with the rice paper transfer. This is only for aesthetics. So if you're using a rice paper transfer, you do not have to put slip on it. You don't have to put slip on it anyway, but if you're doing the newspaper transfers, it does help the newspaper transfers stick. Okay, so we have a nice thin coat. I'm just going to take the heat gun, just dry it. Don't burn your hand. And so what I'm looking for is just to get that sheen off of the slip. That's good. That is good. Okay, so the next step, I'm just going to set that heat on the side so I don't burn myself. So you're going to take your transfer and what I do, I need a pencil. Let me grab a pencil. Set my mug right on the transfer so that I can see how much of how wide of a strip I need. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the bottom will be here, and then I can show you this way. Right? So then, actually to show you more accurately, let's cut this, let's trim this down. And then see, so then you'll know how big of a strip you need. So we're gonna just mark about here. Okay. I can't see it backwards, so I'm just gonna mark it like I did, just like that. Can you see that mark? And I'm going to cut a strip. And then I'm going to trim this end. And then what I'm going to do, I couldn't grab that. I'm going to put my mug here. And what I do is I take the rice paper and wrap it around to see how much I will need. So it doubles up. Hang on. You can see where it doubles up right in here. So I'm just going to make another little mark. Unroll it. That marks right there. And I'll just cut that. Okay, so if you've never used these rice paper transfers, they're so cool. Get ready. All you do is put it on. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to put a handle on this. I forgot. I can put a handle on later. You just take the sponge And then just slightly, it's not super wet, damp. Just kind of start to wet the transfer. And I usually go in the middle and then work my way out. I'm gonna go around this way. I'm gonna do that same thing. Start in the middle. Work my way out. Okay, and I'm just going to take my rib, just that red mud rib, and I'm just going to apply pressure. I'm just going to compress. And I have found it's helpful, you want to wait until the rice paper loses its sheen. If you don't, sometimes you can smear that image. It's getting a little dry. Just gonna add a little more water. Okay, so we're gonna test it. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Oh, see, it's starting to transfer already. Oh, these are so nice. See? And there you go. There's your rice paper transfer. So here is the similar piece, which I actually attached the handle to, with that rice paper transfer, and that's that stoneware with that white slip, the transfer, and then I put some rainbow glaze on there. Here's another one, same thing. This is a path design. Here's one with the small circles. It's the same thing with that stoneware. And then...
What was the image on the first one?
This is the grid. And then this, the same thing, that stoneware, the white slip, and then these are the bubble designs, and then the rainbow. So those are the new designs that I have available, and that's how you apply them. Have a good day.